biggest Czech festival called Colours of Ostrava. The group behind me is called Mamma Maria's and they come from Italy. It's great reggae music, as you can see. The people are excited and that's a great party, so just listen and look. Well, the very interesting part is that the STM NEXO system is right next to the sea. So this is the first interview from Colours of Ostrava. Already finished the group called Mamma Maria's. Alessandro, have you ever heard before about NEXO system or NEXO company?
Yeah. I know.
You know something. You know, it's a French company, and have you used their system somewhere?
No, I used NEXO in Italy, in France, India.
Okay. Now you had a great opportunity to taste a great new system called STM. So what do you think about the sound today?
It's great.
Great?
Simply great.
Were you surprised of what?
No, not surprised because NEXO we know all about it. I'm really surprised from the wedges I find on the stage because I've never seen it and it's so good.
Yeah, okay.
So light and so good.
It's great. Thank you for interviewing. Have you ever heard about STM? This is the new system hanging right behind us, and the Tata boys use it for the first time here at Ostrava.
Yes, we use this system the first time tonight, and it was the great experience.
Really? How did you enjoy the sound? Was there something special or something different compared with another PA systems?
Many companies in Czech Republic use the system from the LA Acoustic. Is other system, but for me it's important some frequencing balance from high to low to be linear, and I think it's beautiful because we prepare our concert in studio to the studio monitors, and we start here without the sound check, directly. And it was great experience.
So did you enjoy it?
Yeah, very.
Okay, thank you for the interview. That was Rushan from Tata Boys.
Дайте мне звук, друзья! Дайте мне звук, друзья! Дайте мне звук, друзья!
So, you know NEXO?
Yeah.
Have you used it ever before?
Yeah, I have the old systems, the old linerers.
Yeah. It was Alpha, I think, or GOT, right?
Yeah.
And what do you think about this quite new system, STM?
It's great.
Great. What about what are your feelings from the concert? What about the clearance of sound or something like this?
A lot of headroom. That's all.
And still, what's your name? Because I know that you are sound engineer from Ruskaya, right?
Yeah, from Ruskaya. Yeah. I'm from Austria, Schmidt-Klaus.
Nice to meet you. Thank you for the interview. So let's continue now. Next to me standing a sound engineer from the band Spike Up. So where are you from?
Manchester.
Yeah, you've got a special accent. That's good. What's your name?
I'm Chris.
Chris, have you ever heard about NEXO company before?
Of course I have, yeah. We use it a lot back in England and that, yeah.
And what do you think about the new STM system, the unique modular liner? You had a chance to use it right now, a few minutes ago.
I think it sounds great. It's got everything you want there. Bottom end's brilliant on it. Clarity on it, brilliant. Can't fault it. It's great.
Great. Did you notice any disadvantage or something you didn't like about the system?
There's nothing I didn't like about it, no. Just when we had a few problems at the start of the gig, that was nothing to do with the system, obviously. Other than that, it's brilliant, yeah. If I had the money, I'd buy some.
It's good. Thank you for the interview. That's all. Right next to me is standing a sound engineer from a group called Bonobo, right?
Bonobo, yeah.
Where are you from?
Originally from Brighton on the south coast.
Must say it was a big surprise for me. It was amazing as for lights, as for the sound. Why? As for the sound. Have you ever before something about a company called NEXO?
Yes, I have. Yep.
Have you used their equipment or this was the first time?
Yeah, lots of times, all over the place. Yeah. But even back from like old NEXO Alpha days, which was an excellent system. I loved that. That was great. You could put NEXO Alpha in a field and it would throw it hundreds of meters. So yeah, absolutely brilliant.
Today,
I really like that, yeah.
Today you had a chance to use for the first time STM. It's a quite completely new, unique modular line array system by NEXO. This is hanging right next to the stage. What do you think about the sound?
Yeah, I thought it was good. Yeah, it was. I had a few little issues on stage today with a couple of things breaking and stuff like that. So that always makes the gig more stressful. But no, it sounded totally solid, and we had a good gig. People enjoyed it.
My colleague said that you are the fastest sound engineer they've ever met. So thank you for the interview, thank you for the sound, and hope you enjoy the rest of the festival.
Brilliant, and you. Yeah. Thanks very much. Cheers.
So, only a few minutes ago, one famous and fantastic show finished on the stage, and I'm glad to meet here Marco. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Marco is a sound engineer of Acoustic Africa, did I say it right?
Yes. Yes.
Where are they exactly from?
Different countries of Africa. Yeah. Some of them still lived in Africa, others lived in Belgium, Germany, Holland. But the production of the show is in Belgium.
Good. Have you ever met something, or have you ever heard something about a company called NEXO?
Yes, sure. Because in Belgium we had a lot of NEXO, and in France too. So I worked there. So I met many times NEXO. Yes.
So you've got the experience. And have you ever met before STM, new unique modular line array system you used right a few minutes ago?
No. I just heard that it was a new system, but I have not time these last months to see. So I was really surprised when I arrived here.
Really? So it was the first time when you meet the system, right?
Exactly.
What do you think about it?
Great.
Did you enjoy the show?
Yes, but it was surprising for me because, you know, we don't do a sound check with the PA, we just do a line check. So when the show begins, I discovered the sound of the system. And it was incredible because for me the EQ stayed flat. It was a system EQ, but really great.
Okay, thank you for your interview, Marco. My first question, I suppose it wasn't for you as first time you met STM by NEXO.
No, it wasn't. No, we did a show in the Eden project, the Eden sessions in England, and we had a system there. And to be honest, I'd never heard of it before. So,
so that was your first time?
It was first. I used the T and the S, the GOT and the S, and you know, I was like, okay, it's going to be an NEXO, you know, and I was a bit like, wasn't sure. And we tried it in sound check, and I was like, sounds good, sounds impressed, you know. And then Chic went on before us, and they sounded great, and I was like, okay, this is going to be good. and had no problems. I mean, it was a difficult place to do it because we were quite high up, and we were actually in a closed tent because it was raining. So, but even then, it still sounded good. So I was looking forward to this when I found out it was this.
So did you enjoy the concert today?
I did, yeah, it was great. I mean, it was a little bit nervous because we've been doing some small shows in the UK, really small shows for like 60 people. So to come back here, we've been doing that for the last 3 weeks. So suddenly it's like, oh, I got to remember everything, you know. And so I was like, and I was having problems with my lake system. So, but we got that resolved, and yeah, the PA was great. I was very happy.